So what I did in the beginning, I introduced more or less the overall of the work. And then day by day, I went from the core outwards. Like, we began working on the body, we began working on the body as the canvas where you write, like what do you need to do so to have a very strong and open bodies where you can work with. Then we understood, I introduced the fact that that body, that it's open and strong and vulnerable and flexible, aligns itself with an intention. So we work on this alignment. Then we work on how this alignment, so this body, strong, blah, 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 aligns with an intention. You embody it. And what you do, it's actually the embodiment of that intention. So we work on the execution of that intention. And we saw that it wasn't only about my body, what does the body align with, and actually what do I do, but how do I do? We understood that it's not only my body aligning with the intention, that actually this becomes the action, that the important thing is how you do it, but where you are doing it. Like here, time and space. So every day I had some ideas that I wanted to work, but I was deciding in the moment, actually, after looking at them and having an understanding of their bodies and their situation, of which direction I should go.
It's like before, it's very easy to forget that you have to be in your body, and that's basically what Melina's been telling us all week to do, because you can't get anything without absorbing it yourself and then responding to it, like, truthfully. So that's basically what we've been doing it in steps, and each time it gets more and more complicated. You have all these different things that you have to not think about, because that's not what you're supposed to do, but yeah, but you can see a total change in how everybody supports himself and carries himself out.
Because it's all about experience. It's all about accumulating experience and developing your own set of experiences, so to be full of sensations in the body. And if someone is able to stand and to hold the focus and the openness of the body, for me that's 100% performing. It's not only about delivering exquisite actions and poetic texts.
Some of the comments that past tutors would say, just, open your mouth, ground yourself a bit more, they were all kind of abstract, and this is the first time that it's kind of all been pulled together for me, I think, and I realised exactly what they were getting at, and that is to basically be in your body as a performer, and basically to move from a centre that's not here and all gesticulating and this type of thing, but it's something far more grounded than that, and that you can't have any type of performance in any way. You can't have the voice, you can't have anything without first having the body.
So actually all what we will do, we won't execute any action, but we will just let this intention to affect the body and to walk in space with the intention. So what in real life happens in this millisecond, I will have it through time and space. So my intention will be to grab the bottle. So I will have to use my mind. I will have to create the situation. But in this case, I am doing it very easy because we will only work with real things. We will put sweaters, bottles, etc. So you will have to deal with the reality yet. Like, I think all the exercise and all what I was taught inspired me to actually arrive where I am. I could perfectly tell you like where everything is coming from and who and what sentence. But I think what I am sharing here, it's all this information that has passed through me, and me trying to put names and exercises for the different things to be developed. And yesterday we had big crisis, like crying, like I don't know, and what do I do, and where am I doing, and what is this, and what have they been telling me, and which was great, because that's what I was questioning them. But what do you think? Like, what do you feel? What do you understand? Not what you've been told that you should understand. So yes, it's tricky to finish it now that they are going through that. You know, it's important that they have the crisis.
I think it's really pinpointed physically things for me that I need to work on, and I've started to feel a change, which is really positive. And it's going to take a lot of work after this as well, but it's something that I won't forget, basically. It's not one of those things where I come in, do the workshop, and then go away, and that was just a nice experience. It is really something that has really sunk in for me, so I think that's really, really good.
They had to go over the fact that it's not about a product. Like, they already want, like, it's 1 + 1, and then it equals 2. And they go from, before saying the 1, they're already thinking of 2. So this is why I'm telling you that they had to go really inside them. And this is where all these little tears and frustrations and realizations and many insights and, were happening, because they had to start looking at themselves. And actually, like, it's the body, the medium of communication under any circumstance. And imagine they weren't speaking and they weren't in relationship with their instrument. It's like as if a musician wouldn't even look at the guitar or tune it.
It's only been like a week and a bit, but already you make connections with other work that you've done and things that you can apply it to, and you just feel totally different, and it's like a new way of thinking about something. So yeah, it's great.
The sharing, I did it today. I put things together today. Like, it's divided, let's say, into 3 bits. The first one where they are all in the space, like working with their presences and the movement actually of the bigger space. Then the second bit is what is for each of them performing and performance. So there is like 12 little solos of each of them. And then at the end is like all of them exposing their inner dance.